Maybe after we get off the trails, I'll hand pump it up a little bit.
There we go. Oh. Ain't no way.
I know.
I think this is actually a downhill. I think we're going the wrong way. They actually have them like directions at the front of the place as to which way we should be going on these. And I can't tell. Excuse me. Yeah. This is, I think, the beginner section. There's an intermediate section where there's like some drops and a seesaw and a bunch of other stuff here too.
Once again, I've always known it was here. I just never came down.
Yeah, I've been out here maybe 4 times, 5 times in the last year and a half or so. I don't really do the intermediate trails yet. I consider myself definitely still a newbie. But I think we're going to be near them. Wow, doubled right back on itself here. A lot of doubling back on itself. Yeah. Not much of a speed demon. Hope that doesn't bother.
Especially not on trails you don't know very well.
Right. Come around the corner and suddenly there's a 3-foot drop or some shit. Oh, I hate these ladders.
Yeah. Or those big rocks.
Yeah.
I love disc brakes.
Oh, I know, me too. They're awesome.
You can deal with the squeakiness. They're so hard not to squeak.
Yeah, just to have that damn power behind them. I've had this bike a little over a year, and took it in. I bought it at REI. It's an REI brand bike.
Yep.
Took it in there for a repair, for like an overhaul in June. They said, everything's fine, everything's fine. I'm like, the brakes are soft, dude. You need to do something. He's like, the brakes are fine. The brakes are fine. See, they got enough hold, da-da-da. And over the course of the last couple of months, I suddenly had no back brakes. Like, they wore completely out. I took it to another bike shop in town, and he says, you know, I bet you your brakes are misaligned. I'm like, well, I don't know. I just had them checked in June, and takes my rear wheel off, and he says, yep, it's out of line. I'm like, how the heck can you tell just by doing that? He says, you see how the brake is perfectly aligned with your frame? I'm like, yeah, shouldn't it be? He's like, well, no, your tire's not perfectly aligned with your frame. It's off by about 3 degrees because of the way the frame wraps around the tire. So they had my brakes misaligned that whole time, and basically he changed them out on me, fixed them, tightened them up. Been fine since then. I think this has got that seesaw on it. I think we're on that section, but I think we're going the wrong way for it though. Not sure.
This bike from a local bike shop in South Lyon, and any issue I had with it or anything, I take it in. The guy's always available to look at it, fix it right there.
Excellent. That's the kind of service I want. Yeah. Well, I switched, like I said, I switched to this local bike shop now, and it's like, fuck the REI guys, because
really,
they seem to not know what the hell they're doing.
well, they don't focus on mountain bikes.
True. Yeah, they got all those road bikes and stuff. Tree.
Plus everything else in REI.
Right. Well, they're supposed bike specialists, and this is their bike brand.
Yeah. I looked at REI bikes too before I got this one. I just wasn't fully satisfied with the stock, really.
Yeah, this was stock when I got it, and I've changed out chain and brakes at this point, and you know, all kinds of other things. So.
How about pedals? Is it plastic or metal?
These are metal, and actually they were metal. The first ones are metal, but whoa, okay, yeah. Here's the seesaw. We're supposed to be going the other way. There's the seesaw. It can be fun to play on, but with that at the other end, it's a little scary, you know? Basically, you roll to the far end and let it, well, it's not really balanced at the moment. You roll to the far end and then, it tilts, you know? But yeah, these are metal. They were metal to begin with, but when I brought it back in June from the repair, I suddenly noticed that one of the ball bearings in my left pedal was broken. It wasn't rolling right. I'm like, what the heck? And it must have happened there because I didn't have it out for a ride or anything since then, you know? I hope we're not going the wrong way now. I think we're good. Guess it all leads to the same place, right? Yep. Exactly. With momentum, because they got the downhill. Yeah, this is a little bit rougher. Intermediate, I guess. There we go. Wrong way. No, we are, dude. We are. Knew it. Yep. He was even confused. See?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, we got the wrong fucking direction. You want to turn around and go back? Come on through. How far is the entrance from where you're at?
Maybe 5 minutes.
Okay, we're just wondering if we should turn back and go the other way against traffic, or with the traffic, or what. Let's just go. Because otherwise we have to do all that over again. Yeah. Which is fun, but...
There was an exit to the parking lot about 100 feet away.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh, let's just keep going. What the hell? I don't think there's no 5 minutes.
No.
Yeah, it's entrance right here, too. Five minutes. Oh, maybe it doubles back into the woods again. There we go. An awful short 5 minutes, man. An awful short 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you want to pull up at a bench and check your tire?
Oh, yeah, I need to. I know it's low, so I'll need to pump it.
Okay.